Hi there, my name is Gavin Davies and I am a singer-songwriter. Now, my last video of reaction of the warning went a bit crazy. I mean, I wasn't really expecting that, I have to say, I wasn't. And it's only my third reaction video, I think it is. Anyway, so welcome to all the warning fans. I seem to have got hold of some of the warning army, as they call themselves, and that is absolutely fabulous. So welcome to my channel. And yes, quite rightly, all of you probably noticed that I stopped halfway through. Now, had I have known anything about this band, and I may have just kept the video going, I may have, but anyway, I didn't, so I stopped it, and I thought, well, someone asked me, as it were, one of my subscribers, my lovely subscribers, asked me to do a reaction video of Dust to Dust, and inadvertently, I'm like playing along and, you know, listening away merrily, and I'm thinking, hang on, this is a different song. Ooh, I'm only supposed to do the Dust to Dust bit, so I shall stop it there and carry on warbling, you know, a little bit more sort of talking and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, without further ado, I decided that I would do it again because, well, why the hell not? Let's do it again. So I've taken on some of your thoughts and advice. Obviously, I did mean to put it in full screen, but got carried away. Another thing to say before I wander off into playing it is, it's a song worm. This Dust to Dust has just been floating around in my head, and yeah, as you know from my previous video, I'm not necessarily a very, you know, big, heavy rock fan. This is not heavy rock though, is it? It's not. It's like sort of a mixy, sort of poppy, rocky, heavy-ishy sort of thing. I don't like to use the word pop because pop's gone completely down the hill. Anyway, I'm wandering off on tangents again, which is what I do, unfortunately. Anyway, come on, I'm going to listen to this. I'm not going to say anything at all because I've already done this bit, haven't I? You know, I've already done the Dust to Dust one. So I shall wait till the, so I'm told, a transition period when it goes into the other song, which is cool. So come on, let's listen to this together, shall we? Off we go.
Show
Okay, we're in new territory here. And this one's called Dull Knives, as if you didn't know already. So we've got a new lead singer here. Oh, that's nice. Very expressive with her face. She's really into this, isn't she? It's lovely. Oh, nice stop there. Oh, that bass sound is gorgeous. Okay, I'm making sure I let it run to the end of the video so I don't get killed. Oh, it's gone straight over to something else. I don't know what that was. That's weird. Anyway, wow. I mean, seriously, that is so cool. Let me try and go back now. Let's see if we can go back. Here we go. Aha! We've gone back again. I don't know what I wanted to just listen to the transition between the two. Go. I mean, that's got the fans into a frenzy, hasn't it? I mean, that transition between the two. And just one thing that's quite interesting. I've seen quite a few bands in the past that used this as a thing, whereby they put the drums up on a pedestal. You see, so there you go. So the drums are just a little bit not too high. Sorry, a little bit higher, and I suppose that really adds to the effect and to the dramaticness of it. But they're flipping dangerous. They are. Yeah, I was playing at well, actually, I was Aston University here in Birmingham. I went for an audition, and I did an audition for the drums, you know, whatever. They couldn't seem to find, I don't know why, but they couldn't seem to find a drummer within the Aston University at the time. So anyway, I got the part, and I was going to be doing Grease. Does anyone remember Grease? Yeah, Grease, that big sort of, you know, television thing with Olivia Newton-John in that absolutely amazing black. We won't go there. We won't go there. Anyway, so I'm there on stage, and they decided to do one of these things, didn't they? You know, bloody great big flipping box thing, but there wasn't anything at the back of it, and there was like a 7-foot drop, as it were. And me in my infinite wisdom, with my little tiny, I don't know if you remember, but back in the day, as in 40 years ago, 30, 40 years ago, drum stools, as they called them then. What do they call them now? Drum thrones, don't they? Why do they call them thrones? I bet you someone knows. I bet you someone knows why they call them thrones. Anyway, drum thrones, drum stools were very flimsy, and my lovely little drum stool fell off the back of the stage. So I'm standing there. I've got nowhere to sit. I can't play the drums. I'm right in the middle of Greece, trying to play the drums, standing up, and one of the flipping stage hands threw my flipping drum stool handed it to me. I put it back on the stage. I mean, why didn't they think? Anyway, look, this was well before health and safety, so them things are dangerous. They are. If you fall off the back of one of them, you know about it. Anyway, I'm sure they've probably bolted the drum throne to the stage or something now. And anyway, that's so that's a little transition away from the sound. One thing I will say is I love the bass guitar sound. I tell you, I've been listening quite a lot. I deliberately didn't listen to Dull Knives. Is it Dull Knives? Yeah, it's Dull Knives. I deliberately didn't listen to that because I wanted to sort of focus on the only song that I had heard, which was Dust to Dust, because I think if you keep listening to a song, as quite a lot of you guys have pointed out, is you start to hear different things about it. And I have, and I did. And it's got into my head as a song worm. Now, if anyone knows what a song worm is, well, everyone knows what a song worm is, so shut up. Anyway, this transition, what a transition. She's a match player as well. Match grip, like that. So you go... I'm a traditional grip, which is, I could go and get some of these sticks. I'm not going to, because I'll probably fall over, and that'll be really funny, wouldn't it? I'll probably be halfway to my drum kit, fall flat on my face, you know. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, so match grip is where you hold, I'm trying to get my hands in the view here. There you go. So you hold like that and play. And everybody probably knows that that's what match grip is. And traditional grip is where you put the stick sideways. Oh, hang on, I've got... Hey, look, yeah, this. So with traditional grip, you are, and there you go, like that, and you're sort of playing down like that. Match grip, like this. Excellent. So many, in fact, if not all modern drummers, and of which she is an incredibly modern drummer, play with match grip now, and it's very good. It works well for the power. You can get a little bit more power in your left hand, and she's a right-handed drummer by the looks of it. Yep, she is, yes. And I think that works quite well for rock particularly. I mean, even when I used to play in sort of a rock band, it could be slightly difficult. You had to really strengthen your wrist up to get the power in the snare drum. However, what it is very good for, and this is what traditional grip is very good for, I found with funk, which is what I used to play with my mates, I can get between the hi-hat and the snare drum a little bit faster than with match. I don't know whether that's right. It's probably not. It's probably to do with practice. The other thing I noticed, those microphones worry me as well. So we've got the stage problem. Actually, I can see there is quite a bit of stage before she falls off the back there. Anyway, we wouldn't want that, would we? That would not be funny. But these little microphones, I worry about swallowing them. I mean, you know, there's just a little bit of foam on the end there. Imagine halfway through a song and the little bit of foam falls off and you go, just. You don't want that at all, do you? Right, transition, absolutely fabulous. Love it. So we're well into the intro of it now. So we've got Dull Knives. Ah, this is an amazing crowd pleaser, isn't it? And as I said, she's got a very expressive and lovely way of singing. And what I've noticed from a vocal perspective is from Dust to Dust, I noticed that it's Paul, I don't know. I'm learning. Don't have a go, as it were. So the vibrato that she uses from her singing is very it's trill. It's like a trill, like that, and it's nice. It really works with the way that they're doing. Now, I wouldn't have known they were sisters by looking. Well, I didn't, did I? I didn't know at the beginning. So when I did my other reaction video, I didn't really know that they were sisters. But now, if you listen to their vocals, there's an obvious similarity in their vibrato. Vibrato is what it's the difference, really, in a way, between a standard singer and a good and a great singer, is the way that you use that vibrato. A lot of people, I mean, your Nat King Coles and your Frank Sinatras, they start with a slightly sort of straight note, and then whack the vibrato in towards the end, so you get like a at the end, like that, yeah. And that is an older way of doing your vibrato, and the vibrato is the thing that's incredibly important in singing. It always has been for me, and that is the bit that gets completely annihilated if you use auto-tune, which these young ladies don't, obviously. They don't. I mean, I did hear Wings of Pegasus, so I do watch, a saying about one video from one rock band that they'd done, not The Warning, one rock band where they'd used auto-tune, and it had flattened the vocals out and made them just horrible. Absolutely awful. So their vocals are very sisterly. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's just have a quick listen, because there's something else that I wanted to pick out from here. Yeah, you see, so right at the beginning of the note, the vibrato's in there now. And it's more of I suppose it's just a more modern way of singing. It works really, really well. So you go straight in for the vibrato, and then the note flattens out a little bit towards the end as well. And that must be a sister thing. That they both seem to do that, and it works very well. And they're really having some fun, aren't they? I mean, the energy on the stage is transferring across the whole auditorium. Everybody's getting into the enjoyment that they're having. I really hope that it's a lot of bands. It happens to a lot of bands when they've been playing for 20 or 30 years together, and they get up and everyone wants to hear the most favourite and famous, song, and they're like just sort of on autopilot, playing it. I really hope these guys can get through that and add something slightly to it to make it enjoyable for their whole career. I really hope they do that. They're so enjoying themselves. Oh yeah, before I stop, I did mention that the cymbals were a little bit lower. And then quite a lot of you guys said that she's slightly vertically challenged, would we say? Or would you say good things all come in small packages? And because I would say that's definitely true what happens. And as a 6'2" person, actually I was 6'2.5", and then I got old. So 6'2" and 2.5. That I always made a thing about that half. 6'2.5", but now I'm not, you see. So yeah, when you get to a little bit older, you start to go down a bit and shrink I don't know why, but you do. Yeah, so that was why, and I think her dad, or father, whichever way you want to put it, so we're on the wrong picture here, aren't we? Let's get back to drums. There we go. Oh no, missed it. Yeah, see, I'm not very good at this. Oh no, missed it again. How did I do that? There you go. So yeah, the rack, which is a DW rack, is Vic Firth. She uses Vic Firth sticks. Yay! So do I. She's definitely gone way up now. Vic Firth sticks. Whoa. And Sabian cymbals, somebody told me as well. I know I'm spending a bit more time on the drums, but look, you know, there's my purple drum kit. I'm a drummer, you know, and I like drums. I love bass as well, and I love vocals, okay? So electric guitar, yeah, I do love it. I do love electric guitar, but I'm very much into the bass, the drums, the vocals, harmonies. That's really my thing. And look, she's got on the cymbal there. I'm pointing towards the cymbal there, and I'm going, can I do it on here? No, I can't. No, I'm not learning very well, am I? Cymbal. A lot of drummers nowadays really clamp their cymbals down so that they can hit them hard. So you can hit them sort of hard, and they don't wobble around all over the shop. And it looks like she's given that cymbal, which is the big cymbal that you can see on there now, a little bit of breathing space. That's a breath of fresh air, like that. So it gives it a bit more breathing space, and you know, just sounds nicer. I like that. Yes. Oh, Vic Firth, very good. Great drumsticks. And I've even forgotten why I went back to the drummer now, you see. This does happen, you know, live. It's live, so it does happen. Yeah, she is an amazing drummer. Yeah, those cymbals have got breathing room. They're not clamped right down. Oh, here we go. Yeah, and I was saying well, I wasn't saying, but you guys were saying that there's a sort of a bit of a percentage of lead vocals here. So the main lead vocalist is the lovely guitarist, and the 20% of the time drummer has a go, but the bass guitarist doesn't really go into the lead singing as much, I heard. But probably does the odd one here and there. I don't know. You'll probably correct me on that one. Right. It's ripping off my skin, can't take a back now. Tell me how am I supposed to understand? Oh, help me, tell me why. I hate to live like this, can't save me now. Feel it or nothing at all. I found out all knives can't bear to cut on my skull, and then it's don't know what I'm feeling anymore. Needles piercing through my brain. Yeah, no, I'm going to end up listening to it twice, aren't I? I shouldn't do that because this is a, you know, reaction video. Anyway, I've also noticed, which one of you guys told me as well, that there's a laptop in the background controlled by the lovely younger drummer. I'll get to know the names later. I just don't want to pronounce them incorrectly. That's a cardinal sin in my opinion. So I don't want to pronounce them incorrectly. So yeah, here we've got like a laptop in the background, and that is for the odd track here and there. It's not for all tracks. This track does not sound like it's got any form of backing track to it. I mean, it could have, but I don't think it has. And so some of the songs have got a backing track, and she starts them going. There's obviously a click track in the background, and playing to a click track is counterproductive sometimes. And I mean counterproductive to the music, to the song itself. It's not counterproductive to playing along to a backing track, because if you don't listen to the click track, then the backing track's going to be way off with what you're playing out front. So, but to actually manage it to do that, to play a backing track and to sing like live vocals and play the drums and listen to a click in the ears, just think that when you're singing along merrily, you've got like a click, 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 and you're trying to follow that as well as singing lead vocals, as well as playing the drums. That is a feat and a half. It is massively difficult, incredibly difficult, sorry, to do that. And you're live as well, you want to say. I mean, okay, if you're like sort of in a studio environment, that might be doable. But all the energy's there. She's putting tons of energy into it that try and, you know, entertain. As someone else said, there's no point having high cymbals. I used to hide behind my cymbals, and yeah, mine are a bit low now. But I mean, in private there, it doesn't matter. I don't need to hide behind the cymbals, do I? But yeah, I used to hide behind the cymbals and place them just at eye level, just to make sure that I couldn't be seen. You know, I quite like that bit. But no, she's got to be able to be seen because she's the lead singer, so she's got to be. Anyway, I am not going to go on more and more. I love this track. I think I like Dust to Dust better, and I think that's going to be purely because I've listened to Dust to Dust a few times now, and I haven't listened to Dull Knives that often. I've only just listened to it once today. I say that often, that makes it sound like I've listened to it before, but I haven't. I deliberately didn't. Anyway, thank you so much to all my lovely new subscribers. If you like what I'm doing with these reaction things that I'm learning about, then please don't forget to like and subscribe, because it really does help the channel. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this, and I will be following the Warnings journey. I'm going to start with their very first, well, I think it was their very first Metallica cover that they did. So watch out for that one. Okay, thank you very much.